In today's world, distractions like constant pings, open tabs, or noisy environments aren't exceptions, they're the default. To break through, deep focus isn't about willpower, it's about designing your mind's environment. Turn off notifications, schedule dedicated focus blocks, and batch check emails to avoid task switching, which can cost you up to 20 minutes of productivity each time. Combine that with mindfulness or mini breaks to recharge, and suddenly you're not just working, you're in flow. Let's explore how to build that discipline and structure, even when distractions are all around. Today we will talk about how to focus deeply in a world full of distractions. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understand the cost of distraction and the power of deep work. The first step to regaining deep focus is understanding what's at stake. Every time you switch tasks or check a notification, your brain incurs a switching cost, a cognitive penalty that can take up to 25 minutes to fully recover from. This phenomenon, known as attention residue, leaves part of your mind stuck on the previous task, reducing your cognitive capacity for the current one. According to Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, focusing without distraction for extended periods is the only way to produce work of real value. Deep work improves memory, accelerates skill acquisition, and leads to higher satisfaction because it immerses you in a state of flow. Recognizing the immense power of deep focus and the hidden costs of distraction is essential if you want to build the discipline to pursue it. 2. Identify and eliminate digital distractions. One of the biggest threats to focus today is the omnipresence of digital devices. Social media apps, email, instant messaging, and even news platforms are designed to hijack your attention. To reclaim focus, you must intentionally reduce digital noise. Start by turning off non-essential notifications. Better yet, log out of social media apps during deep work sessions or use app blockers like Freedom, Cold Turkey, or Forest to restrict access to distracting websites. Set designated times to check email instead of keeping your inbox open all day. Practicing digital minimalism, the conscious elimination of low-value digital consumption, frees your mind from the endless pull of trivial content. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate technology, but to control when and how you engage with it. 3. Design a focus-friendly environment. Your environment has a profound impact on your ability to focus. A cluttered, noisy, or chaotic workspace invites distraction and mental fatigue. To promote deep concentration, design a workspace that signals to your brain. This is where focus happens. Keep your desk clean and free of unrelated items. Position your phone out of sight or ideally in another room. Noise-canceling headphones can be game changers, especially if you work in open or shared spaces. You can also train your brain to associate a particular spot, object, or even music playlist with focused work, creating a psychological cue for concentration. Lighting matters too. Natural light or warm, steady lighting can reduce eye strain and help maintain alertness. A focus-optimized environment doesn't have to be complex. It just needs to minimize distractions and mentally prime you for deep work. 4. Master your time with time blocking and the Pomodoro technique. Time management is essential for deep focus, and one of the most effective methods is time blocking. Scheduling specific periods in your day dedicated to uninterrupted work on a single task. By visually blocking out chunks of time on your calendar, you create mental boundaries that protect those periods from meetings, phone calls, or social media. Within these blocks, many people find the Pomodoro technique useful. Set a timer for 25 to 50 minutes of deep work, followed by a short 5-minute break. This approach not only structures your work, but also trains your brain to focus intensely, knowing a break is imminent. Over time, you can lengthen your focus periods as your attention span strengthens. Whether you use digital calendars, apps, or a simple notebook, time blocking makes deep work a non-negotiable part of your routine. 5. Train your brain through mindfulness and meditation. One of the most underutilized but powerful ways to improve focus is by practicing mindfulness and meditation. Studies show that just 10 minutes of daily mindfulness can significantly increase attention span and reduce mind wandering. Meditation strengthens the brain's prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for concentration and decision-making, while calming the amygdala, the brain's stress center. A practical starting point is to use guided meditation apps like Headspace, Calm, or Insight Timer, which offer beginner-friendly focus exercises. Even simple practices like conscious breathing, body scans, or counting your breaths can rewire your attention networks. Mindfulness isn't just for formal practice. Bringing present moment awareness to routine activities like walking, eating, or listening can train your brain to stay engaged, reducing the habitual urge to seek constant stimulation. 6. Cultivate single tasking and kill multitasking. Multitasking is a myth when it comes to cognitively demanding tasks. The brain cannot actually process multiple complex activities at once. It rapidly switches back and forth, decreasing efficiency and increasing errors. To cultivate deep focus, you must embrace single tasking, the disciplined pursuit of doing one thing at a time with your full attention. Start by fully immersing yourself in the current task and resisting the temptation to glance at your phone, check email, or mentally plan your next activity. Techniques like writing down stray thoughts in a notebook can help you quickly offload distractions without acting on them immediately. By deliberately practicing single tasking, you build the muscle of sustained attention. It may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're accustomed to constant task switching, but the long-term payoff in focus and productivity is immense. 7. Build focus-enhancing habits and protect your energy. Focus is not just a mental skill, it's deeply connected to your physical well-being. Poor sleep, a sedentary lifestyle, and erratic nutrition can destroy your ability to concentrate. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep to support cognitive performance and emotional regulation. Regular exercise, particularly aerobic activity, boosts blood flow to the brain and improves memory and attention. Eating brain-friendly foods like fatty fish, nuts, leafy greens, and berries supports long-term cognitive health. Additionally, structuring your day to tackle high-focus tasks when your energy is naturally highest, often in the morning, can supercharge your deep work sessions. Protect your energy by saying no to unnecessary commitments, batching low-value tasks, and building a routine that makes focus sustainable rather than a constant uphill battle. 8. Build systems, not willpower, for long-term focus. Relying solely on willpower to maintain focus is a losing strategy. Willpower is a finite resource, and the more you drain it, the harder it becomes to resist distractions. Instead, focus on building systems and routines that make focus automatic. For example, starting your day with a consistent morning routine that leads directly into your first deep work block can remove decision fatigue. You can also use accountability systems, like publicly sharing your goals or working in silent virtual co-working groups, to add gentle pressure and structure. Environment design, time blocking, and habit stacking all contribute to a system where deep focus becomes the path of least resistance. Over time, you can scale up your ability to concentrate by continuously refining these systems and reducing friction. Deep focus, then, is not a magical burst of discipline. It's the predictable outcome of a well-designed life. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.